Oh, there we go. We finally get in. Perfect. Now let me start recording. Nice. What is up, guys? This one has been a long time coming. I'm really excited for it. Let me check levels real quick. How am I doing? Okay. Well, levels are decent, except I do want to turn the game down just a smidgen because it gets loud as shit later. I'll bring that back down some. Perfect. Because this is like the quietest point of the game, honestly. So with it, it's not louder than me, but it's a decent bit. Let me see what this sounds like now. All right, cool. We should be good. Now that we've got that out of the way. Visage. Scariest game around. A lot of people will tell you that, at least. I was one of those people. Hey, emojis, how you doing? You got in here quick. Jesus. How you doing? Oh my god. Wife's gonna yell at me later because my phone is dead. Well, not dead. Dying. It's like 21 or 22%. It's not quite 20% dead red, but it's about to be there. How are you with scary games? Because this one gets scary, especially if you've never played it and you don't know what's happening. I can try and give warnings, right? Like, jump scare coming. But the idea behind this one is I love this game. Visage was one of the first games that I really started speedrunning. So for me, I want to do like a tutorial series because there's a lot of them. It's outdated information. The game has changed some since that's been released. More chapters have been added. Oops, I forgot. This game is left click to interact. Is that might be too slow, but whatever. Trick number, oh no, I missed it. I was about to say trick number 1 of if you want to speedrun this game, you can actually skip a lot of these, but I thought it was a little like one step further. So could you just like explain everything again so I can understand what's meant to happen? You mean like with this stream? This stream is basically just a D-Rust run. I used to speedrun this game Visage a lot. I would be like 3rd in the world for Visage and speedruns. And I could have either just local recorded this, or I figured I may as well just throw the stream up, get a little bit of practice in. Look at that, see? We use so weird. You can use the can to just skip entirely that make this light on things. Anytime like you get those like slowdowns where you're not supposed to be able to move, that beer can's really weird. Grab this. There we go. I was waiting for that light switch sound. So all I'm doing here is basically just some D-Rust speedruns of Visage, but I also plan on making like a tutorial series for Visage because it's if you've never played it, it's notoriously hard. As it really doesn't give you any indication on where you're supposed to go or what you're supposed to be doing, really. So it's just a really hard game. It's unforgiving. And it's actually a guilty pleasure of mine. I love going into like streams and watching people play Visage for the first time because it's a really hard game and very scary. So it's really fun to get like the legitimate jump scares out of people when it's their first time playing. But also I try and throw them a bone and be like, hey, if you ever get stuck, I can give you hints on like, you know, where you need to go. And so I just thought maybe I should make a series on it because you don't really have a lot of good material that you can like look into to be able to like quickly get through the game, because I can do a whole run of this game in 2 hours. Most playthroughs, especially if it's like your first time, is 12+ hours typically. I forgot to grab the key. Oh well, I can do that later. So the point of this was, I don't know, I just streamed it because I figured that would be more fun. And then eventually I'll make a YouTube tutorial series for each of these chapters because this game has a couple different chapters you have to go through. It may be made out of this, it may not. It just kind of depends on how these go. If I like how they go, then I can definitely use these. If not, I'll probably just do like more tomorrow. and probably read my notes before I start some runs so I have a little bit better memory of what I'm supposed to be doing. Because in truth, right now, it's kind of just muscle memory. Yeah, see, normally there's a electric key, and then for the speedrun, you'll grab the key before you go down to the basement. But just in terms of, like, trying to make this easy for people, I guess it doesn't matter too much. It's weird I've never heard of Visage when this game... Was the game made, and how popular was it when it was made? It's not too surprising that you haven't heard of Visage. Visage is an indie horror game. It was made by a company you've probably never heard of before. This is the first game that they've ever made. It's a fucking smash, though. Let me tell you, this is hands down my favorite game. I've spent my whole life playing horror games. I've spent my whole life playing or watching horror movies. Horror has been a huge part of my life since I was not even in school yet. This game was the first game that I put down because I was like, holy shit, that's scary. I loved it. I kept playing it because of how much it scared me. It was the first game to do that. So not hearing of Visage, it's not that unheard of. It's an indie game technically. However, it did really blow up because of how scary it was. People like Jacksepticeye, I think Jacksepticeye did a playthrough of it. I don't remember, but I know like Markiplier did. There's a lot of big YouTubers that have done playthroughs of Visage that really helped like get its footing, like get its initial audiences coming. Because I don't remember when, it's been a while. This game was in like a beta for a real long time, and originally it was just this chapter, Lucy's chapter, which is like the first chapter of the game. And then a couple months or maybe almost a year later, they added the second chapter, which was Dolores. And then they've recently, or not recently, I mean, it's been a little bit, I guess, that this game's officially been released now. Because it officially launched like in the height of COVID, I think. Like 2020, I think, is when the full release of this happened. So when it wasn't super popular when it was first out, but it gained a lot of popularity over recent years, especially when COVID hit, because everybody was locked indoors. People like Markiplier started playing it, and it got a lot of attention. So it became really popular stream gameplay of it. So it kind of blew up, but it's also, if you're not really big into horror games, it's not surprising you didn't hear about this game, because it's not like Resident Evil or Call of Duty, where it's a game everybody knows. Every year you expect a new one to come out. They do all the not publishing, but they do all the commercials and everything for it. So this game didn't really have a lot of public awareness until it just gameplay started blowing up. Do I only sleep once every 20 nights? I wish I could get away with that. I typically sleep every night. There's some nights a little bit insomniac and I don't sleep well, but most nights I'll sleep. Why do you ask if I only sleep every 20 nights? There we go. Sorry, this part is like literally there's nothing you can do once you're inside the treehouse. You just sit there and wait for the floor to fall out underneath you. Now we can kind of get back into the game a little bit. I'm talking about people being insomniacs from fear. That is definitely more of a thing once you first start this game. This game is like, and it does have like some jump scares that are scary. But the thing with it too is kind of like, this is one of the few games that does just really well with using music and sounds and ambiance to like build the tension. So they're not just like baseless jump scares that may pop out every now and then to hopefully scare you. Like, no, they're pretty thought out and pretty well done. You unfortunately, I don't know if you've ever played this or seen it played or not. I don't think you have though. One of the other things that really adds to the tension and terror of this game is, I guess, it's not too uncommon. They pretty frequently spawn on like a regular playthrough. There's like ghosts, depending on which chapter you're in, that'll spawn and chase you down and try to kill you. You'll kind of get the feel of it here, depending. This area is technically just doing, I gotta find a key and a drawer, and it's randomly assigned a drawer every time you play. So, I mean, that's kind of nice, I guess. It gets a little bit of replayability because there's a few pieces of RNG. But in truth, this game really is not a lot of RNG, and it's pretty... Oh, see, there we go. I got the key. And see, there's one of those jump scares. That one doesn't land well, at least not for me. But see that crazy bitch over there? She'll chase you if you get too close to her, or like she sees you or whatever. Now, normally they will randomly show up throughout the house and chase you down. However, in the speed run, it's based off of your sanity. Like, the longer you're in dark and like you can't, you don't have any lighting or anything with you, the more crazy your character gets. The crazier your character is, the more frequently you'll have people spawn behind you like this and just start chasing you down. Also, this is why I turned the volume down, because some sections of this get really heavily, like, just loud. There we go. So since you like horror games, I want to know what you think about my favorite horror games, House of Ashes. Don't judge me if it's a bad game. Oh, House of Ashes. Are you talking about the Dark Pictures anthology? Love it. I love every fucking game in the Dark Pictures anthology. Huge fan. I love story-based games, period. Like, there's so many. Actually, Beyond Two Souls I didn't like. I liked the story of the game. I didn't like the controls were really weird and felt clunky. I didn't enjoy it. But oh god, what is it called? And it just recently had a new game. Life is Strange. I've played Life is Strange, Life is Strange 2. I didn't play Before the Storm. But I've played several different of those like story-based games, your choices matter kind of stuff. So when they went through and did it with Dark Pictures Anthology, and they'd made a horror-based game of choice, love it. Hands down. I actually, last weekend, I think it was last weekend, I was actually playing through Man of Medan with my wife. We did the little local play together, share the story thing that you can do. So, I absolutely loved House of Ashes. I pre-ordered that game as soon as it was available to be pre-ordered. I played it day of release, and I loved it. And then, like, within the week or something like that, they'd already announced the next one that they're working on, which sounds amazing, and I'm already hyped for the new one. So, I love them, dude. Any of the Dark Pictures anthology games are great. Personally, my favorite is... Actually, I kind of forgot where I'm going now. My favorite out of this series is Little Hope, because what really, really got me into horror games were Silent Hill, and Little Hope gave me a lot of like Silent Hill things. Right, I picked up the jaw, so now I gotta go put the jaw back. So Little Hope was my favorite out of the Dark Pictures anthology games, but they're great. I love it. In fairness, though, like, I just love my games. I usually am not super critical about my games. Like, I really like Pokemon games. So, like, I play the Pokemon Emerald game. I recently got my Switch. Here it is. Why are you hiding behind my monitor? I recently had picked up the new OLED Switch, and I instantly got Pokemon Sword, because I also... Not much. Pokemon Sword was the first game I ever attempted... Excuse me. Hiccup. Sword was the first game I ever attempted to speedrun. And Sword got a lot of hate. A lot of people didn't like Pokemon Sword. And maybe I'm just so fond of it because I played generation 1 through 3 of Pokemon. Like, I'm old. I'm 28. I was alive when Pokemon first came out. So I played Yellow, Red, Blue, Fire Red, Leaf Green. I played Gold, Silver, Platinum, Ruby, Sapphire. I don't think I ever played Emerald though, actually. I played Ruby and Sapphire, but I don't think I ever had Emerald. I don't think I ever played it. But a lot of people didn't like Pokemon Sword. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hold on, let me just drop you real quick. But I did. I loved it. Even though a lot of people had like a lot of things that it did open. A lot of things they didn't like about it, but I don't know. I'm not too harsh about my games usually. I'm probably the least likely person to tell you that a game's horrible and stay away from it. The only time I think I'd ever be really hard on a game is like Cyberpunk when it first came out. If you launch a game and it's so buggy you literally can't even play it and it's just got so many game-breaking bugs, like, that's unacceptable. Game comes out and people are complaining, oh, you took out like half the Pokedex. Didn't matter to me. All these fucking Pokemon are new. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm probably not the best judge of what's a good game or bad, but Little Hope out of that series, my absolute favorite. I absolutely love House of Ashes. House of Ashes is probably my second favorite in that series. If you include what was it called? Until Dawn, the first game that they technically did. Although it's not part of the anthology, I don't know where I would put Until Dawn, because personally, I've never played Until Dawn. I've only watched playthroughs. Like, I've watched Jacksepticeye's playthrough of it. I've watched Markiplier's playthrough of it. But I don't know, man. I don't hate on a lot of games, but I will wholeheartedly tell you I love all of the Dark Pictures anthology. I've bought every single one of them, and I've played through every single one of them multiple times. A lot of people think the newer games are a bit too easy, which in my opinion is like, if you're an adult as a complaint on a children's game, does your opinion really matter? I mean, I think the other thing too that I think is kind of came about in an unfortunate way is almost like elitism in gaming, because you get people who are like, you know, professional gamers. You got professional Call of Duty players, Counter-Strike players, like every game basically has some kind of competitive or professional community. And so people aspire to be like that, which is great. I kind of am the same way. I don't necessarily aspire to be like a competitive gamer. I more aspire to be a competitive speedrunner. Like, I want to get top board placements, maybe not #1, but, you know, top 3, top 5, something like that. I want to go on to do games on Quick. I would love to be able to be one of the people that hosts a stream on there, or even to make a couch appearance. Would be freaking awesome. And so people kind of go like, oh, this game's easy, and then they rag on it, and people kind of forget, bro, games are an escape from reality. Let them be easy. Is it fun? Are you having fun? Yes? Okay. No? We'll play something else then. Fuck off. Maybe the game wasn't meant for you. Plus, if the game's too easy, I mean, there are other things you can do to make games harder. Typically, there's harder difficulties to play on. And if not, I mean, a lot of games have done kind of similar things to like what Pokemon's done with Nuzlocke, where you can make your own self-made rules. And, you know, be restrictive in some way to make the game even harder. Like, Resident Evil 2... really, any of the Resident Evils doesn't fucking matter. You know what people do when they want to make that game harder? Knife only. Can't use your guns. You can only kill enemies with a knife. And depending on the game, knives don't even always have like infinite durability. So it just adds an even deeper level of complexity to it. I've never got the argument of the game's too easy, it's not fun, because if you truly feel that way, I mean, you can make the game harder. Games don't have to be so... Oh, I forgot. You guys can't really see. Huh. Let me... Sorry. I've gone through the speedrun of this game so many times, I can run through this whole house without any light, because I've just learned where everything's supposed to go. Yeah, we close things. But I forgot, you guys might want to be able to see a little bit. But no, definitely, like, if you think a game's too easy, that's fine, but that doesn't mean, one, that you need to hate on a game, or two, make it harder, dude. Now, in fairness, for something like a choice-based game, I don't necessarily know that you can make it more difficult. But then, choice-based games, they're just story-driven, you know? Like, you're kind of there more for the story than the difficulty of the game. If you want to play a game that has a good story but is obnoxiously difficult, I don't know, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, go play something like that. Like, those are meant to be ridiculously hard games, which I'm gonna be honest, I've actually never played any of them. Not because I'm like intimidated, I don't know, I've just never gotten around to try any of the Dark Souls game. All right, listen, that camera just floated to me, scared me a little bit. I had no idea what it was. I didn't realize I still had it stuck on the wall here. One of the many quirks of this game that can be fun. So are you talking about this doesn't feel like a speedrun? I don't blame you. This game's not a great speedrun in terms of like if you want quick, fast-paced things to happen. This is more of what you would call an execution-heavy speedrun. It's getting through the game as fast as you can. You have to know what all of your objectives are, how to get to them, the fastest way to get there. Order matters with some things. Can I see? Thank you. However, I could, because I almost did this earlier, I could, if you'd prefer, I speedrun Resident Evil 2 Remake. I've been practicing that as well. I have some challenge ideas that I want to try. One second. Sorry. Cat is like trying to climb up my dryer right now. But yeah, Resident Evil 2 Remake, like I could speedrun that because that is a lot more fast-paced stuff. There's way more stuff I have to dodge, and it's probably more enjoyable to watch than this. This I just wanted to get some D-Rust in. Although I guess I could also try and point out some things, like earlier I dropped my lighter and then picked up the... Are you? All right, whatever. I'm just gonna pretend like my cat doesn't exist. Here we go. I put my... Like, I dropped my lighter, I grabbed the chair through the door, and then I opened the closet door. Technically, that's a speedrunner trick, because you're not supposed to do that. That door is supposed to be blocked by the chair that's on the other side. You're not supposed to be able to open it. So that's also kind of one of the things too. There's little minor tricks that you do as a speedrunner that can speed things up that maybe isn't quite so obvious, such as maybe you didn't know that you're not supposed to be able to just open that door, because technically there's this whole like subplot I'm supposed to go through where I go upstairs and there's a bunch more jump scares that are supposed to happen, but I just skip all of it because speedrunners figured out how to like open that door. Yeah, there we go. And if you get from all of these different little spotlights that keep showing up, if you get through those somewhat quickly, like you can actually make them trigger faster than when they would normally spawn. No, they can't give you pills like everyone else. Oh no. Okay, well good, I triggered one. Oh yeah, am I just walked right on it? Yep, sure am. Look at that. Okay, and then when this one triggers, there should be a tub that spawns. Is it this way? Or is there one more? Actually, I think there's one more of those. Oh no, tub did spawn. Perfect. So yeah, like with that one, if you know the pathing of where all of those are supposed to pop up at, you can get to all of them faster than normal, trigger them earlier, and then you can get in the tub. You can actually save a couple minutes here. It's pretty insane if you do it right. It must be an honor to be one to figure out a good speedrunning trick that becomes meta. I wouldn't know. I haven't found one of those yet, but I'd imagine so. There's a person, their name's Hippo. It's a H1 PPO. They pretty much found everything for this game. Like every speedrunning trick we have, every game break we know, sequence break, out of bounds, like everything that we know for this game, except I think maybe two things, it was found by Hippo. Maxilobes found a couple things, but mostly everything was found by Hippo. And then even of the few things Maxi did find himself, one or two of those things was just an extension of what Hippo originally found. And as somebody who, I mean, Visage doesn't have a big speedrunning community at all, but as somebody who loves this game and really enjoys speedrunning it from time to time, you know, I look up to Hippo, I'm like, how the hell do you even find this stuff? And I mean, a lot of people have asked Hippo how they found half of these skips, and their response was so funny. I don't think I could ever forget it. Every time somebody asks, like, how do you find these skips? How do you find these out of bounds? How did you pick up this chair and then launch yourself through a window? And it was just like, I don't know. I play the game until it stops working. It works. The Hippo just finds all these crazy glitches, but it's too funny. I've helped a few, like, they're not meta anymore, but God, what was it? Resident Evil 3 Remake. I was in the community routing it when it first dropped. Like there was an older method used in it where I helped a trans come up with a few ideas on how to make a part more consistent or how to make it quicker. So I've had a little bit of influence on a few games with like finding some early strats that everybody used, but I haven't personally found them like all by myself, and they're not meta anymore. Eventually people found out better stuff. No problems. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great night. And I plan on being live again tomorrow at some point. So if you stopped by then, I'll see you tomorrow. If not, have a great day and a good one tomorrow too. All right, so now we got that out of the way. This part's kind of dumb. It's just mirror spots. I think I just have to go collect the spot a couple times. Over here, now it's gonna be upstairs. Fight the turn. Oh, well, hello there, love. What are you doing in here? You're just gonna stop by my stream and pretend like you own the place or something? And get out of here. This part's also kind of funny. You just sit on this bed and look out the door. That's the literal speedrunner tech. Did it already happen? No, right? Oh, it did. Wow. Interesting. I wonder why that was an instant, like. Normally it takes a minute for like the light outside to go off. Oh yeah, I forgot to open this earlier. It's the control, it's control. I played too many games, love. I can't remember what the hell my buttons do. Is it C or control for crouch? Who knows? It's different in every game. It's control on this one. You're just pretending to work, fair. I'm pretending to also work. I mean, I'm working very hard. Can you? Thank you. Give me the hook. The hook. One of the only things that gets a little annoying sometimes with this game is the amount of like slow play it does to you, which I get it, it's a horror game, It's meant to be unsettling, but you know, sometimes we're trying to speedrun or something. Alright, now we have the hook. Now I go up into the attic, and we fall down into the secondary master bedroom. And the real fun of the run starts. Oh, yeah, the picture's not here. Tragic. What's going on out there? Grab the shoe. Perfect. Put the shoe on the bed. You look away. Look back. Look away. Look back. We're good to go. This room's so simple. It's the most simple room. And then once that dong happens, now we're just gonna run into the wall right here. Because somebody so cleverly figured out if you run into the wall right here next to the picture, it actually lines you up on the staircase. So you can just run straight downstairs in this blackout screen right now. Boop. And then here I am, all the way down the stairs instead of spawning on top of the staircase like you normally do. Pretty weird. I don't understand why they place you in the game and then just leave you black screened long enough that you can run all the way down the stairs. Like, I get if you just want the black screen for, like, tension purposes, right? That's fine. You don't have to actually spawn the player model in. You can leave it unspawned until you're ready to let the player go, basically. So, like, that part never made sense to me. I don't get it, but whatever. Okay. So now, this is kind of a boring part, too. It's just the mirrors. There's not much I need to do here except walk around these mirrors. You're looking for Dolores. There she is. And then you just look at her. You're so pretty. She starts moving. Now we're going to go through and look for her again. Oh, there she is. And she's going to start walking. There she goes. Now we're gonna walk. And then she's gonna be in another one of these. There we go. And we're walking again. This is literally all this part is. It's so dumb. And then I'm just looking for her. She'll be like looking at us this time. There we go. And then for this one, you just want to make sure you're a little bit away. Turn around. Oh my god, she's not there. Oh my god, she's gone. Look out! Sorry, was that mean? And that's basically all she wrote. I don't know. Dolores' chapter's probably the easiest chapter to get through. It's just kind of the worst for the speed run. It's a fantastic chapter on your first playthrough when you don't know what the hell's going on, but it's a scary chapter on your first playthrough, but oh yeah, I forgot I gotta get the key. It doesn't work well for the speed run because when you're speed running, you never see the like random things that happen in terms of like grandma spawning in chasing after you or Lucy's ghost coming in chasing you. Like that just doesn't happen in the speedrun. So literally nothing happens in Dolores' chapter. It's like 33 minutes of running from mirror to mirror, solving the puzzles. It's just not a fun speedrun chapter, but it's way more intimidating like your first playthrough. There we go. Boop. Now we unlock the door. Open the door. Slodgy boy. Sorry, 1 second. I know it might be choppy. There we go. Again, kind of where like I wish this didn't have to drag out so long. But what's hella? Now this part too. What was this necessary? Why do you just throw? He just throws it out of the car. I did all this work to get it, and then you throw it out. What the fuck? Sure. And then I'll just drop that. Put that away. I broke the door. I don't know what happened there. That door just decided it didn't want to live anymore. Now, there technically is a way to go around doing these that makes sense. I don't remember it. I would have to pull up my notes and see, like, order lol of what I'm supposed to be doing. But in truth, I just cannot offhand remember the like exact order that I'm supposed to be doing things in. All right, so that one's broke. I don't need to break the one down there. Opened up that one. That one should be busted already. So I think that, at least in terms of this downstairs area, is all of the ones here that I needed to bust open, right? I think that one's locked. Technically, yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Now, let's go rob a baby. You guys want to rob a baby? I want to rob a baby. We're going to go rob a baby. Don't ask me why I want to rob a baby. That just sounds rude. Sploosh! It's time for baby robbing. You don't need that anymore. Alright, so now that we have the sphere, the next thing we do is open the sphere. And then a breeze rolls in. And then nothing. Alright, so we've got the sphere. Now we go crack it open. And we can solve that puzzle. Once that puzzle's solved. Oop, too far. Avoid standing in the dark for too long. Well, not too bad. It's not a bad chapter. Okay. Now, the other thing that I don't exactly remember is all of the combinations, because there's 3 plates, 3 clocks, 3 windows that you have to do in a specific order. And I think this one is 6 o'clock. Like 3:30. I think this one's like 12:30. Nice! I did remember them. These plates are a lot easier to remember. Points in, points up, points in. And then I think it's the middle is locked. 2 are open? Sounds like it. Nice. Those little latch clicks you're hearing is the game telling me I'm right. Now, I'm just going to do another walk around, and the mirror should be gone now. I think. Yep. Okay, cool. Now, this technically is just a timed thing, I think. It's kind of hard to tell. This game is a lot of timed randomness and trigger hunting. Like in the beginning, Lucy's chapter, the bathtub, the reason why I was walking around that corner is it's trigger hunting. The more you walk around that corner, the quicker the tub will fill up. Otherwise, the tub's kind of slow to fill up. Oh, yeah, of course, I need both hands to perform this action. Because why wouldn't you? Now, I don't think I have anybody in chat, but I don't remember these numbers. It's gonna give me a list of numbers. Help me remember them. It's gonna give me a list of numbers when I go back, when I go back to the bedroom. I don't know why I tried to get my numbers right now. You need the baby monitor near the stand. Makes sense. But there we go.
5, 0,
3, 7, 3.
5, 0.
Okay, cool. I don't need it anymore. I just needed it for that. And this is why I said I might need chat's help. I don't remember. 50373. Okay, I was right. The baby monitor is now stored in storage. I don't think I need it with me. 5, 0, 3? I was right in front of me. Jesus, how did I not notice that? 7, 3. And that's all she wrote. That is another puzzle completed. You're a little loud there, baby.
Don't touch that.
Whoop, got it. Sorry. Don't touch it. Understood. I will absolutely touch it. Thank you. I can just grab it, I think, right? Let's see. Let's see. Can I have control back of my character now? Here I come to save the day. Look out! Get out of the way! This way, there's not much really to talk about other than it's a fucking disgusting area. There's only one path you can take. Everywhere else you try to go that it doesn't want you to go, just believe me when I tell you, you can't go. I mean, even the more direct way, that would have... Yeah, whatever. See? Only one way to go. No matter where you want to go. You can only go towards the screaming. Ooh. I love how abruptly that cut off. Alright, cool. The storage room and the storage locker. But I don't really care about that. Can I have that? Thanks. Not quite time to go in there yet. This one I need to do this other mirror for waste. I'm gonna do that.
What took you so long, George? You know when.
Now we're just gonna, unfortunately, have to listen to her talk for a while.
Were you in your study room again, scribbling nonsense and talking to your recorder?
What up?
I'm beginning to think you love your work more than me.
Just gonna take Grandma out.
I know.
How many fucking sledgehammers to the head can you take?
Oh yes.
Can't leave yet.
Have me gone in a heartbeat.
Let me out! Help! She's got me. Help!
I'm just tired. Would you
Come
be
on.
a doll and fetch me some of
Sure,
this?
I'll get you your specialty.
You know where it is. I'll wait here, George.
Yes, please wait here forever. Never come back. Okay. Do I need to go back up now? I think. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and just smash this one at the top of the staircase open because I think. Oh, I think this is technically the second to last mirror. There is still technically the exit mirror that I have not taken care of yet. So I'll go do that. And then in terms of down here, that's it, right? I got this mirror now. Just kidding. I don't have this mirror. There we go. I have that mirror. I've already opened that one. Doesn't have any. None over there. I got that one. All right, cool. Just about done with these then. We need to bring her tea. Which isn't hard. Just on the attic. But now I've got everything opened. I don't think I need the sledgehammer anymore. So I can drop that for now. I'll just grab a light for now. That's all I need. Technically, I don't even need the light, but I figure you guys would at least enjoy being able to see. Alright, so the next one I don't think matters too much. Oh, I do need the hammer. Shit, okay, it's fine. I'll make that the last one then. This one's fun if you can do it quick. There's a... Oh, did they fix it maybe? You used to be able to grab the ladder through this mirror. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. But you used to, for sure, be able to do it. Oh yeah, there you go. I was just doing it a little too close, I guess. I thought you had to be closer, but you don't. I forgot. CD rust. You need it sometimes. You remember the basics, you forget the not so basics. Somehow it won't light up now. Of course it won't, because I need to friggin' see. Right. Dude, my first time playing this game, I threw all of these paintings off of the walls. They were all over the ground. It took me so long because I didn't know where... I don't know if you're the face that goes there or not. I didn't know where to find the solution for this puzzle, and I wasn't going to look it up on my first playthrough. Like, I wanted to be the one that figured it all out, right? I think you go here. Will you... Thank you. Like, will you place yourself? And then are you the middle one? Nope. Okay. So these are the correct three. I just don't remember the correct placements. There we go. I was off with the first two. Dude, I took all of the paintings off the wall in there. I took all these paintings off. There's all the paintings on the floor. My first time playing this game was a nightmare. I took all the paintings off the wall because I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Oh my gosh. Of course. I forgot it actually does matter when you do this one. And then I took, I think after throwing all the paintings on the floor, I took a 2 or 3 day break from this game. Because I was playing it just by myself, but I was on like Discord with some people and I was playing it with them. And I didn't want to play without them, so I took a couple days off from playing it so everybody could kind of come back. And man, I could not figure that puzzle out. I think I figured it out by accident at some point. I forgot I opened that, but I need it. I need the sledgehammer to be able to actually break the floor and do the puzzle in there, so I have to do a few other parts first. Oh, hey, look, this is here now. Interesting. Just grab that through there. Awesome. All right, cool. So I have her tea. I shouldn't need anything else, I don't imagine. With that being said, I legitimately don't remember. Yeah, don't open the door. Not even for grandma. Was that it? The only mirror? I can't do that one yet because I need to do the one upstairs. Slightly tragic. I think I'm gonna have to make like 2 trips down here because I don't remember which one, but one of these that I'll do is gonna take me back upstairs, so then I'll have to come back down again to do the other mirrors. Charge! You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a twisted fucking hallway. I don't know if you're in here, love. Yes, I know I told you it was gross. I'm still drinking it because I'm not being wasteful. Alright, so I can do this one now, actually. Where does this one put me? Go through, I do the thing, I grab that. Oh, I just leave. Perfect. And then once I leave, I can go turn in old granny goo. So I'm gonna go take a knife out of Jesus up here. No, I'm not. Because I need the crank. And I don't have it. Because in order to have the crank, I need to do the one upstairs that I said I need. Alright. Grandma, you're getting your fucking tea a little early. Oh, I can't relieve through the hole, can I? I forgot about that. Can't believe I forgot this part requires the fucking winch. The crank. Here we go. Let me out. Grandma needs her fucking tea before she decides to end me. I envy. Whoop, whoop. Come on, let go of my character. Thank you. That's the only thing I think that I would change about these games. It's so brutal sometimes with like how extended some of the actions can be. Of course, I need both hands to perform this action. Oh, geez. I'm giving Grandma her tea. Whatever could happen. Ah, there we go. I need my friggin' shoulder to pop. It just wouldn't. Huh? Ah! Sheesh.
I knew it.
I knew it.
You damned scoundrel. What bread you're worth.
I knew it. I'm the little treasure goblin.
Grandma? Can I come out? I've been a good boy. Grandma? Can I come out? Ah, it's getting warm in here. I actually You know what? No one's in here. Whatever. I'm gonna choose to do nothing for a minute. I've actually never done nothing. I'm just curious if you actually are allowed to die. It doesn't seem like you are. It's just very red. Oh. You actually do? Or does it just automatically take you out? Oh. Your undoing is now inevitable. Okay, so you can die there. I wasn't sure what would happen. I figured you would die there after a while, but I don't know. I'd actually never purposely just sat there and not opened the oven door. Also, how the fuck did Grandma get me in there? She be lifting. I'm gonna just, okay. I was about to say, I'm gonna just at least make sure I still have that. Envy. Alright. So, with all that being said, I guess we know what I have to do. I need to go give Grandma her tea again so that I can stop. Get, what do I even get from her? I forget. Crowbar? Yeah, I need to get the crowbar from her. You know, the thing she used to beat my friggin' head in. So I get the crowbar from her. I can open the window and get the compass out of that. And then I can grab that compass, which lets me do another one down here. And where does... That will bring me back downstairs, which I don't need to do just yet. Do I just give Grandma... So I think what I do is I give Grandma her tea. And then I go do the last one. Oh, yeah, it's kind of an ugly way. I was gonna say I can give Grandma her tea and then go back upstairs and do the one upstairs, but I forgot. I still need to get the knife, so I mean, I still have to go back and forth a little bit. It doesn't actually matter too much how I do things. Now, I mean, obviously there's a much better way to do it. I just didn't care too much about it. I just want to do a little bit of a de-rust, even try to remember all the different puzzles. I didn't care about getting the perfect order for them. Not this time. The tutorial? Not really, because I'm not teaching you how to speedrun. All I really care about with the tutorial is making sure that, like, you guys know how to get through the game, because
I knew it.
that is an unforgiving game, man. You really don't. You don't get tips, you don't get help.
Bread your worth.
And if you don't know where to go, it sucks. It can be scary. You get ghosts that'll randomly pop up and friggin' eat you, and no thanks. Ugh, God, Rockstar is terrible. Alright, don't worry. We won't let ourselves die this time. This time we'll go ahead and kick out. Also, what is this oven door, like, being held by, right? You play this game as Dwayne Anderson. You're a full-grown man of family. I don't know about you guys, but I've opened several oven doors in my life, and let me tell you, maybe I'm well, never from the inside, but I assume it can't be any harder, right? Like you just pull the door back. Pretty easy. Cool. First mobile piece, and then now we're gonna get this. So this is the only time that I need to use the crowbar for this chapter, so I can go ahead and just drop this crowbar after picking up the compass. After I get the compass, it's time to go back upstairs, do a few more puzzles. Do I even remember the order? That's a good question. Also, Can I like drop this here? I can't even see where the frick that dot. At any point now, it just doesn't. I'm just curious if there's any way to like grab it through. Doesn't seem like it. At least not easy enough that I'm gonna sit here for hours on stream and test. Just don't care. I don't even know that it would save any time at all. I don't know that it does. Like, even if I could. Because the thing is, you can't... Because, like, you can't just skip the T part that I just did because you need the star. But I don't know. But I mean, I don't know. I guess it could potentially change like some pathing options. But I don't think it would actually save you any time at all if you were able to grab that through. Because, I mean, the compass is just for one thing anyway. I'd have to look at my notes, I guess. I'd have to look at what the best pathing is for a non-glitched run. And then see if that pathing becomes any better by not having to do the T part until, like, the end? I just don't see that being the case, though. Let's see. Oh, right. It's the last thing that I need upstairs. Hey, Grandma! I'm coming over! Just kidding, where'd you go? I literally was not expecting it to be pitch black there. Grandma's dirty work has been done. The floor looks like it could be easily broken. To break it, it could be easily broken. Easily broken. Man had to hit it like 6 times. That's not easy. Look here. Wife texted me just because she wants to talk some smack. She doesn't even know what she's trying to smack talk for. I saw you die. I died on purpose. It was for science. I'd never done it before. I don't think I can recommend it. Okay. Now I'm done? I believe I'm done with the mallet now. All right. Again, I'm just trying to do this from memory. I think it's this one, and then this one all the way back here. Yes. Wow, I can't believe I got that right. I mean, okay, it's not that it's difficult, right? It's a puzzle that you could look up this. I'm just proud of my memory, okay? Listen, I don't remember what I had for dinner last night, so the fact that I was able to remember what the solution was to this puzzle after not running this game for a year? More? God, I probably haven't ran this game in like a year and a half thinking about it. Because if memory serves me right, I have never played this game since I moved. Or this chapter. I played Lucy's chapter once a few days ago, just because I was curious if I still even remembered her chapter, because hers is kind of like the easier one. Once you've learned it, it's kind of like a straightforward one. There you go. Now you guys can see too. You guys can have bat vision like me now. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think I've played this, period, since I moved here. So that's a year minimum. But then even before I moved, I don't think I had played this game in a long time. So it's minimum year, but probably closer to a year and a half since I've run this game. So the fact that most nights I don't remember dinner, but I can remember most of these puzzle solutions after a year and a half. I've got my priorities right. I think as long as I can remember my anniversary, wife wouldn't kill me, right? I should be fine. All right, cool. So that's done. By the way, if you grab a cross from downstairs and bring it up here, that's a really funny Easter egg. No joke. I fucking cried. I laughed so hard the first time that I did that Easter egg and when I found it. 10 out of 10. Do it for yourself. You don't really even have to do anything. As long as you're holding the cross when you walk over there, it'll like auto place the cross when you drop it. Super useful. So I mean, obviously I can't do that one yet. I will, however, go ahead and attach the handle because I'm here. You can't use that here. I most definitely can. I just did. All right. Now, if I go stab my boy George, and then he drops his key, I take his key, and then I take the bag. I think I'm allowed to leave, so then I can go hang the bag. Then after hanging the bag, I get that piece, and then I can go back down and do the compass outside. I guess I probably could have done the compass first. Because the compass will bring me back to the basement. But I'm pretty certain I'm done with the basement, right? Like, I've done all of the mirrors in there? Sorry. Here you go. Have some light. I forget. I'm so used to playing this game in complete darkness, I don't even notice that I'm not using a light source most of the time. Oh, bro, I forgot. I could have straight up just had that. I don't know why I was thinking I had to stab him and then get the infusion bag from the room over there I'm about to open. Hi, George. Hi, George. You mind holding my knife for me, George? Pry this from my cold, dead hand. You. Check out that noise. You mean? Thank you. Really? I actually do not remember this door having an animation. Wow. That seems really unnecessary. Oh my parts. And then he's angry, and then you walk in here, close the door. I don't know why. Closing that door, like, instantly despawns him. If you don't close the door, he will go in there. However, if you hide all the way in the back corner, I don't think he kills you. He kind of, like, despawns after a little bit. Somehow it won't light up. Interesting. Okay. So, I now have the infusion bag that I need, so I can go grab that piece now. through the unbroken mirror. It's so fun. Dude, I don't know how the hell speedrunners find some of this stuff, but that honestly just makes my day. I don't know why. It's the easiest thing in the world. Here we are. We need 5 of them, right? 1. That was 2, 3. 4 will be that one. What am I missing there? Or is it only 4 and I'm dumb? Right, like, I did that one. I did that one up there. I did that one. I've already done that one. So, I don't think there's any more. Yeah. And then I smashed it open. I've already done that one and the one up top. Will you unlock, please? Thank you. Alright, well, I think we're almost done with this chapter, actually. Which, is not too bad. I've been alive for a little over an hour. I've already completed Lucy's chapter. This one's mostly done. Plus, I kind of was screwing around for a while, so... yeah, not bad. So I know that I haven't done this mirror, but that's because it's the last mirror. You just physically cannot do it. There is not one in there. I've already done that one. There's no mirror there. There's no mirror in here. Did that mirror. Already did that one. That one's the way back down. And then when we walk all the way back up through here. Now you can go outside. And then you need the compass for this part. If you try to come out here without the compass, you can get here. But about the time you get here, you can only go one of 2 ways. That way or this way. And then after you've ran either direction for a little bit, you get like a whiteout screen and get sent back to the playground. So, need the compass for this part. Oop, I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. However, this part is... it's pretty simple, I'll be honest. It's, if you know the path, it's really easy. I don't know if I remember the pathing or not. Oh, cool, you can't use a lighter here. I think it's on the left side. I think you go left of big statue lady. Now, technically you can... it's not letting me, like, look at it easily in my hand. You can technically just follow the compass and it'll tell you which way you're supposed to be going. I don't know how to use the compass. I go by my own navigation, so my internal clock never points me in the wrong direction. But I mean, this is kind of what I mean with Dolores' chapter. There's just not a lot for her chapter for the speedrun, because you never really get yourself stuck in a situation where you're gonna die. And knowing the solutions to the puzzle and the order, for the most part, to the puzzles, it just makes it easy. So this chapter just feels more like a time sink. It is a little different in the glitch. So I play the no major glitches category because I actually like playing through this game in its entirety. There is a different category though, any percent category, where there are some major glitches that you can do. And you skip, like, you skip so much. You skip, like, almost the entirety of Dolores' chapter. Like, her chapter is 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe? If you glitch it. Oh, yeah, right. Duh, I forgot. You can leave it a different way. And Rakan's chapter is, like, 5 minutes. 10 minutes, maybe? You literally skip the entirety of Rakan's chapter, pretty much. There's a glitch where you just you yeet yourself out of the map, and then you yeet yourself back into the map with a chair, ironically. I don't know why a chair, but you use the chair to do so. And, you yeet yourself out of existence, you run around out of bounds for a little bit until you find, a certain pathway. And then you use the chair and, like, you'll fly up and throw yourself back into, the boundaries of the game. And you've skipped basically the entirety of his chapter because you go into like the mental hospital or whatever the first time, and that's when you glitch out of the game. And then when you glitch yourself back in, you've actually glitched yourself into like the finale of his chapter. You're going into like the boss section of him. It's so cool. If you can do it quickly. I don't know how to do it quickly. I can do it, just not quickly. And you need to do it quickly, very quickly, if you're trying to speedrun. I usually don't speedrun. So that's it for that. I can get rid of that fucking thing now. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though, is the problem. Because at this point, like, I've gone through. I think I've completed all of them, right? What am I forgetting? Do I have all the... I feel like there's one more piece that I don't have. What have I not done? I just did the outside maze one. Oh, wait. Here. How do I get this one again? Supposed to bring her baby. That's right. I don't remember what the trigger was, though. The umbilical cord mean I can steal your baby now? Sure does. Okay. That's right. I think it... I need both hands to perform this. Of course I do. Why wouldn't? I think the trigger for this actually is the handle. Once I grab that handle, I think this is now doable. This is what I was forgetting. I completely forgot about this little baby part. You use the baby for the orb, and then I forgot to deliver said baby. The literal only thing she's asked me to do is deliver her baby. And it's literally the only thing I forgot to do. Whatever. This is the only thing that I temporarily forgot about. I'll take it. Sheesh. Like, I landed and I was like, oh yeah, the Jesus. He gives me a piece. Again, another part where I just wish you could skip it. These are just like unskippable cutscenes, basically. So annoying. See? Jesus, Yeetus. That's 5. And that's basically Dolores' chapter done. There's kind of like a surprise at the end. Screw you, but... I think I can get it done. I think I know how to do it. Let's see if I can remember the pathing to be able to beat this game or not. Oh my god. It's actually extra dark up here. Perfect. I'm pretty sure this is a safe area. Like, I don't think they can actually attack me in here regardless. Spinny, spinny. Danny, Danny. All right. Then you come over here and grab that. And now that I have that, I just gotta go back downstairs again. I don't think she attacks me here. Perfect. Oh, are you serious? Okay, well, you guys get to see a kill room. I could die here too. I just choose not to. Will this hurry up?
George. George.
Who's George?
George.
Who's George? She can't find me, right? If I just hide, she can't find me.
Come here.
No. No.
Come here.
Nope. Not happening. Not doing it.
Come here.
How about...
Come
no.
here.
Oh, God.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
Technically, so I I don't know if those actually have like an official name in the game. I just call them kill rooms because they will literally kill you if you let them. However, she did make me go extremely insane in there. A hard wall? Oh, right. I was going back down to the basement. Just take a pill real quick. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, that actually scared the shit out of me. Whoa! She just spawned in there? Damn, she really just did that to me, huh? Ugh. What a pain in the ass. Sorry, load might be a minute, Jesus. Sorry, 1 second. Doesn't do anything. The breakers might have tripped. I guess that's what doesn't make sense. Is like, why does it keep saying the breakers might have tripped? Is it because they're trying to turn the lights off? Oh, oops. Oh, I'm going this way. I did it again! Dude. That was wild. I was not ready for that. Like, her spawning, I didn't think she could because I just took the pills to, like, mellow my... Like, I knew there was a risk of her spawning because I got trapped in the kill room and it spikes her insanity to those levels. But I thought I was okay because I left and went into one of the rooms and then I took a pill and I was totally sane when she spawned in. Sheesh. Yeah, I was not ready for that at all. I really wasn't ready for her to just fucking spawn in the room either. Alright, then now we hit the cranky. Oh. You get that really good neck pop and it just feels fantastic. Oops. It was great. Alright. Absolute bananas in here, bro. It's an MC Escher painting come to life. And there is an actual path you're supposed to take. However, I do not remember it. At least I don't think I do. Just try and do it like this and then hope for the best. I think this is it though. Yeah, I remembered it. Let's go. Hell yeah. 'Cause yeah, you just gotta drop here. This is your door to freedom. Fucking cat is out. All right. Veil. And this is the end of this chapter. There literally nothing else happens. I think this is the de-rusting that I wanted because I've played Lucy's chapter, which I did a playthrough of already today anyway. Rakan's chapter I did a playthrough of, and it's nothing special. So I think I'm actually gonna do a run through, maybe 2. Maybe a 3rd if I really mess up. But I think I'm gonna do a run through or 2 of Resident Evil 2 Remake. How's that sound? Good? Good. Do. Sorry, this part's boring. I get. This is what I was trying to say. Dolores' chapter is just not the best in the speedrun. Like, it's just so much unskippable cutscenes. Rakan's chapter is actually really bad about it too. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, there's so much in there. This game would be so fast without all of it. If someone could just like configure the game files so that the skip scenes could be skip scenes. Nice. Cutscenes could be skippable. That'd be great. These just take so long, and I don't want to just sit here for this long. Nice. Well. Yeah, I quit for now. 1 minute, my friends. I must get Resident Evil 2 Remake. Resident Evil 2 Remake. Let's get that open. And then also, we will throw this and this. Thank you. Bring up the SRT. Get Resident Evil 2 Remake going. Okay. Now, because I am Oh, wait, also, I need to gain capsule. Let me get this. There we go. Whoopsies. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Wait. I can make this more fun. Hold on. What am I looking for? Ah! Ah! We're falling. Can I do a headstand? I mean, I guess I could do it like that. Headstand away. Shouldn't do this spin around. Roll. Transform 180 degrees. Boop. Broken. I so solemnly swear. All right. I don't know if you guys can see it. I see it. You guys don't see it. Ah, of course. And also, honestly, these are freaking huge and could probably be scaled down a hair like that and be fine. Now, the only thing, which maybe this would actually fix if I'm lucky. I kind of want to be able to have like my inventory viewable as well. All right. Oh yeah, it's in Japanese. I forgot. Sorry. I'll fix it after this. Nice. Oh yeah, hold on. One thing I do need to fix though. Sorry, 1 second. I gotta fix this. How do I... Can I not change it? Like, I don't want this thumbnail is the problem. How do I change it to nothing? Guess I'll need to make like a stock one later or something. There we go. Let's go. Oh, what the hell? Also, why does it feel so choppy right now? One second. Hold on. Sorry. It's just, I don't know. Does it look choppy to you guys, or does it just feel like it's chuggy to me? I mean, should be fine. Like, it is saying I'm getting the frames. Just feels off. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, so weird. So why is this so low all of a sudden? I don't know, man. It's just something about it feels off. Nice. All right. I really wish I could get like a decent idea of how it looks on stream right now. I don't know if it looks like this for you guys or not. Maybe it doesn't. I don't even know. I think this is streaming in 1080-60. So if that's the case, and this is 1080-60, maybe it doesn't feel choppy to you guys. At 60 FPS, it probably feels pretty smooth. I'm just getting some like jitter. Like I see it. All right. And then you pause here for a second. For whatever reason, doing that makes this guy bust through the door sooner. See, we bust through it instantly there. Otherwise, he doesn't like bust through. Well, he eventually busts through, but he's kind of slow about it. I'm gonna get grabbed here too. Or not. Okay. Perfect. Speedrun Leon? Yeah. I mean, technically I'm practicing the 120 FPS Leon, even though I know I'm pulling a little bit more than that right now. I'm not going for like official board placement, and for whatever reason, the software that I normally use to cap my frame rate just isn't working. So we're getting 144 instead of 120 technically, but it's fine. It shouldn't be too big of a deal or anything. How are you doing? You just randomly find me? Were you browsing for like Resident Evil stuff, or what happened? Let's see. I mean, this is kind of easy at this part. There's nothing too crazy that's about to happen. So long as on the staircase I don't miss my shot, this first chunk's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Let's see what we got. Do you watch a lot of like Resident Evil speedruns, or just curious if you just found me because you're looking for something like that, or how you found? Aha! Was not my like quickest shot, but hey, it worked. I thought I missed it for a second. I was a little worried. Don't want to miss that key. You missed that key, you gotta go back for it. Perfect. Bust through. Got around the corner. I don't think people go for that little excuse me, click anymore. So how do you say your name? Is it Ravis? The Nyx Wiggle. Oh no. I might get grabbed here because I messed that movement up a little bit. Okay, perfect. Now let's see if we can quickly get through this puzzle. I doubt it though. It was not my best work. Sheesh. Also, I forgot to move that out of the way. Normally I get rid of that a lot earlier. I don't know why I waited so long that time. Come through here. Aw, sheesh, I missed the down input. Pop, pop. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna make it. I tried though. Ah! Nope. And then you go all the way there. Sheesh! That was terrible. Mavi! Sorry, I forgot to put it back in English. Which it really doesn't matter in this game. Ah, I thought I could get away. I should have just shot him, honestly. Also, alright, hold on. This is bothering me a little bit. It's fine. What was I gonna change? Oh, yeah, the quality. I was gonna put these back to just high. Boop. And pick up the valve. I hate this part too. I need to get better at like mouse moving to do stuff like this. That's pretty good actually. Sheesh. I need to be able to do that consistently though. But y'all happened so fast y'all probably didn't even see the mouse movement there, huh? Alright, cool. Gonna go through the door. Now, we'll have some friends. Gonna hug this wall so I don't knock the guy down. Run towards this wall. Scoot past that guy. This is where it'll get a little difficult. I need to know how this guy's feeling. Okay, well, that was tragic. My second shot didn't go off. Why? Oh, is it because I'm streaming? Is that why it's just like... Sheesh. So much CPU utilization. Yeah, it's probably because I'm streaming and recording and have all the extra stuff running in the background. Get some of that going. This guy will move in like one of two ways. How did he catch me? He literally was so far away. All right, whatever. This run was doomed from the start. One's also a little annoying. Okay. Now, give me 1 minute here. I just gotta change a few things over real quick. Such as... How do I... Language, perfect. There we go. I'll put it back to English for you guys. And I want to also find my inventory URL. I think that should work. All right. There we go. Let's see. Do it again. Only better. I'll be I'll be honest, dude. I haven't heard this game in English in so long. I actually forgot what Leon sounds like. I almost always play it in like Japanese. So hearing it in English is interesting. I almost never hear it in English. It's so fun though. You change the language. It's a little different per game. And this one, is it this one or is it 7? I can't remember. But either in this one or Resident Evil 7, it's like literally any language you choose other than English is like 1 second faster by default. So funny. I think 7 has a bit more drastic of a difference than 1 second, but yeah. You go with Japanese or some other language other than English because it saves you a small amount of time. However, I'm not going for a world record, so like the 1-ish second that I could have saved that I'm not doesn't mean anything. He's gonna be mad. I needed him to take a step forward. Depending on where he's standing at, you can either run right behind him or you're gonna have to slightly alter how you do it. And then I'm not consistent with like the other method that's slightly faster, so I just run him backwards like that because it's so much easier to do it that way. Because the problem is if you try, because the other method is still to run behind him, but you have to like do it at like a perfect like angle, how you're like angling around him. And if you don't, and you're slightly too close to him, he's gonna grab you, and then you lose a ton of time. And if you do it too wide, you're not saving any time anyway. So it's like a really tight window, and it's so much easier to just, it's so much more consistent at least. I don't know if it's technically easier, but it's definitely more consistent that way that I was doing it. Okay, same thing. Pause here for a second to make him bust through it a little bit sooner. And through here. See, I did the same. I feel like I did it the exact same way, and then he just decided to turn on me anyway. That dude, I feel like that's 100% consistent, but for some reason, it's just not anymore. Like I know it definitely used to be at one point in time. When I ran this game consistently, I never would get grabbed there. But now it's like hit or miss. Either I make it like I did the first time, no problem, or well, yeah, this time. Which is getting grabbed when he really shouldn't have turned in like he did. I don't understand. One problem is, oh, you can see my inventory. Amazing. Well, yeah, I was too busy looking at OBS. I wasn't paying attention to where I was. Okay, cool. So you can see it. I can't really see it in game. I have to look at the other monitor to see it. So it's cool that you can see it in OBS. I should be able to keep OBS open then as like my primary monitor. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try something whenever this sends me to another cutscene. Because I don't want to just pause to pause, but I'll pause it if I'm cutscene skipping anyway. That guy is consistent. He has like a pattern, and once you learn it, you can kind of just be able to tell where he's gonna be. So you can kind of know if he's gonna be on the pole, or did he aggress early and he's gonna be kind of how he was there, or he's a little bit further out. I don't remember how to tell the difference. The Nyx wiggle. If you don't know why I call it the Nyx wiggle, it's Nyx Issues is a speedrunner who at one point I believe had the world record for this category. Playing on controller of all things. Dude's a beast. There we go. Oops, it's one too early. But I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but he swears by it, and it definitely works for him. There's we call her Eleanor. There's the female zombie that will be in a random spot every game, and she can definitely cause some problems. Like, she has the potential to like just turn aggressive and charge after you right after you've like recovered from that fall. So you really don't have a window to try to stop her. So if you do, like, after you land, do that little wiggle like that, supposedly it makes her stay asleep more frequent than how she would normally do it. So I have seen him do it a million times, and it works for him. I've seen other people try it, and it definitely doesn't work for them, but I've never seen it fail him. Plus, why not? Well, I mean, what else am I gonna do? I'm just standing there while my guy is slowly recovering. What? You slow it down in the replay. Slow it down in the replay. That definitely, come on, that definitely worked. We all saw it. That was definitely on the fuse. Game didn't want to give me my moment. It said, listen, you already got one really fast input in. You don't get to do it twice in a row. You're not like good at the game or anything. I hug the wall so you don't knock the guy down. My friends are back. Okay. If he perfect, I think I get around him. That's lucky. That guy almost never is a sleeper for me. He's always in the way. That guy's random. He's either in the way, like he kind of was last time. Sheesh. I like totally flummoxed my input there. Sometimes he's totally in the way, and sometimes he'll do that, where he's made himself such a way that you can get past him and he won't attack you. Or he'll maybe try and attack you, but he just won't get you. Like, there's a few good rotations he can be in, but let me tell you, 95% of the time for me, he definitely is in the way. I almost never get to just roll past him like that. Out of, I don't know how many attempts I have in this, but somewhere around 150 hours of like practicing the speedrun before I stopped. Perfect. Somewhere in that point, I've had that happen maybe like 4 times. I almost never get lucky enough to walk past them. Also, staring at the liquor there is actually for a reason. At some point, oh yeah, it's that. Some really smart people figured out you can kind of manipulate the liquors, and you can make them less aggressive by looking at them. If you stare at them like that, they're less likely to attack you for some strange reason. That's Eleanor, by the way. And also, you'll see in a minute too, when you look up, they're more likely to lunge for some reason instead of using like their tongue to attack you. Because like right here, for this instance, when the liquor spawns after I grab the last piece, you do not want him to lunge you. Or you do want him to lunge you. You do not want him trying to lick you. So once I grab this and get out of this little jail cell or wherever the fuck you want to call this, there he is. You look up. Once he screams, though, you can look back down. Okay. Yeah, you two should be the only ones I think that I need to worry about. Hi, Eleanor. Bye. All right, we're in. We're out. And that's the end of RPD 1. Not perfect, but it was way smoother than the previous attempt. Damn, I messed that one up a little bit. The second one, though? Y'all didn't even see that one, did you? The second dial piece that I put in was 4 inputs, by the way. That instantaneous screen that you didn't really get to see, 4 inputs. All right, all right, all right. Not bad. I had a couple better splits. What happened there? Why did I save almost 7 seconds getting to secret room? I think I have my knife equipped. If I don't, this is awkward. Yeesh, 17? That was not that good. You can get it in 15? I don't know. Maybe they found a way to do even better by now. But I think it's like 15 was... 15 or 16 is what you aimed for. Any higher than that, that means you're like missing some pretty key aim. Like you have to, when you're doing the knife slashes, he slashes in a certain like pattern almost, and you have to do it in a way that swing is gonna hit all of him, because this game's knife is pretty nasty, and you can actually get like multiple hits going at once. So like the better you aim it, the better chance you have of getting multiples, hitting multiples at a time. Is really nice. I'll be right back. Sorry. The fucking chair rolled away from me. I went to go sit down, and it's just like whoosh. Okay. Right. Just finished. Bossy boy. Into. Watch this. Could have been fast. Instead, it ate the second Q input, so it didn't look very instantaneous. What? How did I lose half a second on the boss? Is that like one extra knife swing? I don't know. I almost feel like it's more than just half a second for a knife swing. I must have had like some bad movement or something. I'm not sure how else I lost half a second. I mean, it could be that I used an extra shot over what my PB was, but I just don't think you lose a half a second on a melee swing. I feel like it's more if you have to do an extra swing. There we go. I somehow saved a 10th of a second there as well, which I'm not sure how that happened. Oh, right on the corner. This part sucks too, by the way. Dogs. Dogs are like the worst thing in this game. In any of the Resident Evil games. For, as you may or may not know, dogs are free. You never have any real concerns or issues. They're 100% consistent. You're always able to just, you know, get past them, and they'll never hit you or anything. Yeah, jokes. The dogs are fucking horrible. They're so random. And they can make you and break you sometimes. Oh my god. No! It's fine. Vormabruns. Vormabrun. Unleash the puppies! This room's easy. Pretty much up through this part is consistent. Like, you'll really never have any problems to this part. It's slightly random here. I feel like if you take the right path every time, it's consistent, but it's a very tight pathing, I think, that you have to take. Oof, so close. The dogs can so easily just hit you here, but it's not too bad. With some luck, they don't hit you, kind of like that. Even though sometimes they get really close. This part can be really cool or really freaking annoying. Let's see. For a viewer, it's really cool when it works. Like, if I get to do this skip correctly, it looks pretty fun. I've actually never had that guy do that. Actually, hold on. I want to see something real quick. It's not like I'm loading this to the board anyway. Was I actually just, like, too far off? Or was he actually just sleeping and I've not really encountered that yet? Also probably go back and watch, but I don't know. I felt like I was on the wall proper. Oh my god. Anyway, about being on the wall properly. Shit. That definitely was not the way to do it. Okay. Out and about. Same thing. As long as you do this part right, like, that dog will never hit you, and then if you turn around here, he gets stuck on the wall and then doesn't follow you out. And that's when all goes right. Because, I mean, it'll always go right like that, bro. Like I said, I think that's 100% consistent so long as you follow the right pathing, but if you don't, the other dog definitely has a chance of chasing you down in that hallway. And that sucks, getting hit from behind because you literally cannot avoid it. I don't know, I mean, I guess if you knew it was coming and you wanted to turn around and shoot the dog or something, but this is a speedrun! I don't have time to stop! Alright, see, look. I'm on the wall, and I'm pretty sure that's what you... Yeah. There we go. That one just looks cool if you do it right. Like, you're able to just run past both of those guys. Doesn't look like you'd be able to, but if the other guy is sleeping just perfectly, you can run past them all. However, if he's not sleeping just perfectly, you're not making it past him. He will grab you. So you have to adjust the strategy a little bit depending on that second guy. That first guy, I swear he never sleeps like that. And then when he does sleep like that, I don't know what I did wrong. Was I supposed to pass him on the short side maybe? But whatever. First attempt didn't count. Oh. A little off on that. Boop. We get the big gear. Also, I like how he just started walking there. I'm still holding the... I have it toggled, so like I don't have to hold the sprint button. I just need to tell it to run the first time, right? But I still hold it because I never know when it decides to randomly stop running me. So tell me why I'm holding shift the entire time and he still just decides I'm gonna walk. Now, if you do this part perfectly, you can actually like max range grab that and then sneak your way in through here No, she benched me. It was almost so good. Well, you know, oh my, no. When you're not bad at the game, you can do that and get it done all in one go. I have an extra knife just for this. It's fine. All of those shots that I missed don't even count. I'm just gonna pick ammo up here in a second anyway. Actually, how am I doing on ammo? 2? How much do I need? None. As I grab the ammo now. Never mind, just kidding. That was perfect. I needed to waste some shots anyway. Oh my god. I forgot to do this thing. There we go. Now there's a new way of doing this where you can get closer. But I don't exactly know how to do it. I haven't practiced it. I just know how that one works. That one's consistent if you do it. All right, now we need the second piece. Let's go ahead and break this open. Beep, beep. Am I doing 71%? For safety reasons, I actually really probably should take that green herb there, because this game really likes to troll you sometimes. Okay. You shoot the liquor here because it's not 100% consistent, but shooting the liquor is supposed to despawn him. Maybe it is 100% consistent, but I don't think it is. I think it's like 95% consistent, but I think he still has a chance of not despawning even when you shoot him. But yeah, he despawned. So like, if you don't shoot him, he can potentially hang around in this hallway, and that can get devastating. Oh, really? You're gonna grab me? That's so annoying. And then now I'm in caution, so I run slow. And the other annoying bit with caution, at least as Leon, not only does it make me run slow, his hitbox is actually bigger while he's in caution. And that random shot I did there wasn't so random. See how the female zombie there just walked past me? It's one of the speedrunning tricks. We do a shot there because whoever, it's not guaranteed that somebody will be there, but if somebody is around that corner, that shot there will attract them. So they will continue to just ignore you because they're interested in like the sound that distracted them. So like to her, I don't even exist there. I just get to run past her or whoever happens to be there because that's not always her. Sometimes you even get like one of the different zombies up there. Now, technically for this part, I want to grab this guy's attention to me. I don't think that counts though. Because that guy, if you get his attention, he'll be out of your way when you're trying to leave. But he didn't chase me there, so I don't think that works. I think he's in my way when I try and leave. Which is tragic. Yeah, alright. This part's pretty straightforward. You literally are just grabbing these 2 gears so that you can skip this cutscene and get the last clock part, or the last electrical part that ain't clock part. You're so funny. See? Fuck. I just wanted to heal up real quick. He's probably in the way, but I think if I do this, I'm fine. Okay, cool. He didn't even bother chasing me. Sometimes he'll chase you down the hallway, and if you quick turn, you're fine. But if you don't do a quick turn and you just try to get through it, you're too slow, and he'll just like catch up to you. Perfect. That guy, as long as you don't bump the corner, you literally can just kind of like run along that wall, and he misses you. It actually looks really cool, and I've seen people do it. I'm like, wow, how do you do that? That must be so difficult. No, actually, you literally just walk past the guy. Go. This part is random as well. This guy is in my way, unfortunate. I should be able to sneak past him. No sneaking past that guy. Oh, he turned around. Okay, I'm fine. I was like, oh, he's walking towards the wall. I'm fine. Then he started turning around. I was like, oh no, I'm not fine. All right, this is the more part of the dog that really sucks. The first section you walk through, usually you can get through it without taking a hit, but not this one. This one is a much bigger pain in the ass. Walking. Oh, so close. Ah. At the very end. Literally about to touch the door. Cool. And this is the one and only flashbang we throw this whole game? I think that's accurate. I could be lying. But what? How does that even happen? I wasn't even touching my mouse. What is happening? I'm not touching the mouse. There we go. I could definitely do that way faster. I need to get more practice in it, but you know, at least that was something. I'm gonna skip that, pick that up. I'm gonna go ahead and use it just because I don't want to be in caution. He has dog bite on my back. Shoot this guy in the head. Just get a little bit closer. Throw the flashbang while that guy grabs you, except that guy got in the way. That flashbang literally is just there to stun everybody and let you run through. It's super free. There's a different way of doing it without a flash, and it looks cool and smooth as shit. It is very precise movement that you need to do, though, and let me tell you, I practice it for... I mean, again, I didn't really, like, ask anybody. I was like, how do you do this? I just watched, and then I was like, oh, okay, so this is the basic idea. And I practiced for, like, 10 or 15 minutes. Nope. Let me tell you, it is not friendly. It's consistent when you get it, but learning it is hard, man. Some of these techs that like top runners use is just really, really difficult and really precise. Now, again, most people in the speedrun won't pick up the shotgun because it is admittedly slower to pick it up. That being said, it is very fast still. You will not get a first place placement. However, you can still place a really good time with the shotgun. Like, maybe, oh my gosh, why is it being like this? Like 2-minute difference or something, which is a lot in a speed run, but if you're just starting out, let me tell you, the shotgun method will help you a lot. Makes it way more consistent. You're able to get through the game more consistently, like without having to upset, like not having to reset because you're upset about something, and just certain parts of it are just so unforgiving sometimes, but the shotgun makes it consistent. Like the IVs, one shot kill you if you don't have a flashbang or a knife or some kind of secondary to like break their grab. It's a one-shot kill, no matter if you're full health or 1 HP. Doesn't matter. They're a one-shot kill every time. And if you don't have a secondary, you have to shoot like they have little bulbs, basically. They're orange bulbs that you have to shoot. Shoot the bulb and that'll stagger them and you can run past them. But doing that with the pistol can be hard. Doing that with the shotgun, easy. Also, you technically don't have to do this part either, but I like just getting rid of those and opening up some space. Helps. Again, personally, it helps if you're trying to learn the run or anything like that. Like, just... Boop, there we go. Keeping them as much space open as I can. Pick up a couple extra heals, grenades, knives, whatever. Look, Ma, one hand. See, this is a part of the run where, like, if you have some cool technique you can do with just one hand, that's all it takes. Because for this guy, you run to the left, wait for him to attack. Run to the right, wait for him to do a double attack. Run to the left, wait for him to do an attack. And then you just go back into the middle, and then you have to shoot. So. You eventually have to go back to two hands, but that whole section is like one-handed, so God, I'm dying. That whole section is kind of fun. If you like Tradey, 7Rady, I don't know how you know him. He juggles, so he'll just sit there, like he'll just one hand juggle while he's waiting. It's interesting. I've wanted to learn some unique talent. Instead, I'm here. Open sesame. Ah, come on. Point. Freeze. And another random spot where like it's just literally nothing you can do, so I'm just hanging out till she shows up. Ada's section is actually kind of cool. It's got some techniques that like if you don't know, there's a lot of ways to save time, and it's crazy. They sell the viruses. Annette sells viruses, so she's scarier. All right, cool. If you would be so kind as to open my door. Ah, what the hell? I've actually never grabbed it from that far. Jesus. All right. Like for these, if you actually spam click instead of just normal clicking, it's faster. And they're a little weird. You don't even have to fill the bar all the way. It depends on what you're trying to fill. Like that, I can get it to right there and I can stop clicking. A fan though, you need to get it a little bit more full. It's like 80% on a power generator thing, and then you can actually just move on from it. And it'll fill itself out like this one, and then just do one more and it's done. Like 75, 80%, roughly somewhere in that range. Is all you have to fill those, but the doors need to definitely be, like the fan motors definitely need to be filled a little bit more. And then with this one, if you're really quick about it, you can catch this guy right as he stops moving here and run past him, and he never grabs you. If you're not quick about it, don't try. He will grab you every fucking time. Ask me how I know. Ask me how annoying it is. Oh my god, I was slightly over it. Okay, cool. Now, there is a way to, like, walk towards this guy and then walk past him, and he just misses the grab every time. I have not put the time in to learn how to do that, so I just kind of, you know, chill and don't do that. I guess I could just, like, shoot him there or something, so I'm not losing time for literally no reason, because I know I'm not going to make it past him. This part is also supposed to be very, like, tense and scary because you're being chased down by Big Boy. But like most of this game, you just don't see him. Yeah. We're running. And it's the same thing in this section that's coming up where we go in the furnace. You just spam click those to get through a little bit quicker. You can, if you're good, emphasis on if you're good, kind of bounce between them. But let me tell you, do not, if you're on a good pace that you don't want to lose, don't try it if you've never practiced it. It's very easy to mess it up. Also, you just waste all your bullets here because if you check the like top left corner, you can't even see my hand, can you? If you check the top left corner, you can see like the difficulty adjustment of the game or whatever. And when you miss shots, it makes the game easier. So you can do something like this. You can do something like that, so it speeds it up a little bit. Oops. But if you aren't used to like the snap, 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 snap rhythm, and like I'm not trying to say I know how to do it. But if you're not used to like the snap snap rhythm of it, or you're not, accurate with it, or you're just not quite paying enough attention, that one is really easy to mess up, and then it's absolutely slower if you mess it up, opposed to just playing through. Let me tell you, it's quick when you learn it, that's for sure. I have 9 shots, and I'm pretty sure I only need like 3 or 4 for this section until I make it to like my ammo. So I think we're fine. I really hate the sewers. There is one section towards the end of it that's pretty RNG and can absolutely kill your run if you misread. The secret to being a good Resident Evil speedrunner, at least Resident Evil 2, I guess it's not universally applicative, but the secret, if you're trying to be a good Resident Evil 2 speedrunner, you need to be able to read your friggin' enemies to be able to tell what they're doing. Like this guy. Okay. Whatever. I can't aim, dude. Why is my aim so bad today? But if you like misread whether they're going for a grab or they're gonna like sleep or they're going to spawn like the G babies, the G adults here will ruin your run single-handedly, no questions asked. They can be horrendous sometimes. These are the G adults. So normally what you'll do to get past them is once you're within a certain range of them, you'll just shoot them. And then they have this really long wake-up animation where you just walk past them like that, and they're no problem. But there's a part later where there's several of them that you have to get through, and it requires you to land some precise shots that need to be timed right. And then you got to be able to read them right. Are they going to spawn babies? Are they going to swing and attack you? Are they going to grab you? It's so hard. This section is so hard when you're out of practice. When you're practice, it's not that bad. You can usually tell pretty accurately how they're doing. Let me let you tell me. This those G adults can go really bad when you read them wrong, though. Like, I'm out of practice, so I am almost willing to guarantee that I will botch the exit where you have to deal with them. And I'll point that part out. You there. For now, I want the T to be in the first place just so I can spam away like there. This guy, you can sneak past him pretty much every time. And that guy, as long as you're more to the right of the staircase than the left as you're leaving, won't grab you. However, if you get too close to him on your way down, which can happen depending on how the big guy is like positioning himself, because his position and whether he's gonna be like a prolonged sleeper or fairly active towards you, he's random. So you won't always be able to tell. So sometimes you will just have the misfortune of being too close to that guy and he might grab you, but that staircase is pretty consistent. If you get your stair skates right, you can run past everyone 9 times out of 10. And then if you get your positioning right, to sneak past him and then coast past the second guy, like, you should be pretty fine. This guy wanted it in the 4th spot, not that spot. I want it there. Just because I'm not going to use the rook until this section's over with, pretty much. Yeah, okay, so if you get too close to them like that, when you're trying to do that whole thing, that happens. Oh, he's not going to go to sleep from that? Got it. Oh, he is. Okay. So yeah, if they... I didn't think he would be able to grab me there, I'll be honest. So I grabbed the extra knife. Sort of. I didn't grab it for him, I grabbed it for the other ones, but whatever. And then these guys are kind of a pain too. They're again in random spot. There's a lot of randomness in Resident Evil 2 Remake. There's a lot of set things that you can learn. And don't get me wrong, there are set patterns for these guys as well. Like, where they are eventually, there's only so many options they have. It is random which ones they go for. But I believe there's only so many options that they choose from. So you really can go about pretty decently learning, like, all of the set patterns, but it's a lot. There's a lot of randomness in this game, so it's also where trying to like teach people how to speedrun this game can become difficult, because it's like, okay, here you do this, but here it doesn't happen 100% of the time. Sometimes you have really unlucky moments where you just get bad RNG and there's nothing you can do about it. So it's hard to teach someone this game. There's just too much random. Really, the only thing you can teach someone is the path, and then they need to just get the experience to know when they need to shoot, when they can dodge, when they can't dodge. Yeah. Here? Also, can you stop eating my inputs, by the way, keyboard? Or game? I don't know which one of you is doing it, but one of you is doing it, and it's really annoying. All right. And then now we just put all these back. Sorry. They are in the wrong spot. Whoopsies! Usually I have the queen in spot 1. Now, you could grab that if you really wanted, but I'll be the first to tell you, you don't need it. The flamethrower, the IVs I was talking about earlier in the last section of the game are unkillable, mostly, unless you have a flamethrower, but you don't really need to kill them 9 times out of 10. The holy grail of luck! This is the section where it's very RNG, and depending on what they do, depends on how you react. If you get the holy grail like that, you can just ignore them because they're not there. He's gonna knock me back, I think. Oh no, I'm gonna get past. Okay. I was like slightly off on my timing. I needed to get through it a little bit quicker. But unfortunately, a little hard to do that when I don't know if I misplayed it and I wasn't on that corner, or it just wasn't taking my input, but I was aimed in, because when you aim in like that, you can't jump down. However, because you can, like, that is timing. If you jump too early, he'll grab you. If you jump too late, like I did, kind of. I guess that wasn't like the worst that it's been. Okay, I actually don't need to do anything with that one. That one goes there. That one went to such a rough spot. I lost so much time. I was doing so good. Now I'm doing so bad. This part is actually kind of cool. So I don't know where the checkpoint happens. I don't want to go too far back. But there's this section right here where you need to fight the first boss, the G2 fight. And he like just throws his hands in here, and this whole part takes a while. It's really slow. However, if you spawn him like that, when you throw a frag grenade and you get the timing precise enough, you skip this entire room and can pretty much go straight into his fight. It's so cool. I don't know who figured this out, or how you would even figure this out. Because why would you throw a grenade there? Does somebody throw it because they're like, oh, I don't have any bullets, I guess I'll throw a grenade and try to hit his hand in the ceiling? But it works, like, actually. All right. And then so all you're doing here is you're running down, jumping down, listening. Hold on. I believe he's gonna go for the triple gear. Oh, he's going for that. Wow, interesting. Normally you'd hear a scratch, I think, unless I'm just off. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. This guy, I need him into 50% health. And then now you run here. And then wait for him to charge you. Oh, my mouse is dying, I think is what happened there. I couldn't get it to let go of the aim-in. That's so tragic. What the fuck? That's literally the worst way I could have lost a run. And I can't even like load a save, the autosave or whatever, because it pops you like right there. That's so weird. Yeah, it really fucks everything now. Because you literally can't do anything. He bugs. This game's really, really, really fucking bad. Like, if you ever reload a checkpoint, it breaks. It fucks so bad. I don't understand how. I don't understand why, but literally reloading checkpoints, not 100% of the time, but it absolutely can break a game. He literally just gained health as well. What the actual fuck? Okay. And he's also just in a terrible spot. See what happens when you don't just get random bullshit mouse problems? What the fuck happened? I could not get it to unaim, so he just like I wasted so much time. That's really unfortunate. Shit, went the wrong way. Like I said, the worst fucking part about that is you literally cannot do anything about that. Mouse just decided to fucking cut itself off, and then it's the end. Like, once that happens, once you have to reload a checkpoint, some checkpoints are a lot worse. That checkpoint is one of the worst ones to reload for that reason. Because it spawns him directly behind you, and then it breaks his AI, and he doesn't act like how he's supposed to. So it turns a fight that has set randomness. There's only two fights that happen there. Either you get the one form of RNG where he's gonna do like a triple slash, or like the one that I got the first time, or he just kind of lunges like that. Either one has one of two ways you deal with it. If usually you hear him, oh, I think I just got it backwards. I think you hear him scream, and that means he's being aggressive. Where all you need to do is like peek in front of that box where like I ran around the crate and then hit the button. You just peek back out and then run back into the corner again. It baits his attack, and then you run up and knife him. The other one, which I think I got confused and I got it backwards, you'll hear a scratch along the crate, and that means he's gonna go for the triple slash. So if you hear the scratch, you just run to the knife like I did and pick it up. The knife, and I think there's like a flashbang there. Because I did lie, there is another flashbang we use. Maybe two more, actually. Whatever. I'm just gonna use that one. I just don't want to waste a bunch of time running around in caution. Can I get out? Thank you. Perfect. So yeah, I mean, once you get here, dude, the worst part, you would imagine, like, I'm here. I'm at the last part of the game. There's not a bunch of time left in the game. Like, this section of the game is the last section. It's the lab section, and it's really quick. But man, you can definitely lose this game. Can I? I can't. Okay. And then I don't think I need to grab this knife. However, for safety reasons, I'm just going to go ahead and grab it. I've literally lost over a minute getting to the blue wristband at this point. Okay, so the shot didn't work. That's good to know. Sometimes that shot will work, sometimes it won't. It's not consistent, but it's a way to make this a little bit easier the first time. There we go. I shot the door because sometimes it'll make him run into this door. And if he is facing the door when you go in that room, it's free. He cannot hit you. He will not, he'll lunge at you when you're on past him, but he can't grab you. He can't hit you. It's just a nice little AI manip you can do that sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. There we go. I now have the shotgun. And this is the only part of the game you really need. You can get the shotgun as early as the start, like RPD1. You can get it early in the game. However, you just don't need it in the speedrun, like, ever, honestly. At least not with a little bit of practice. Like, if it's your first couple runs and you are more worried with just trying to make sure you can remember all these freaking turns and the order you're supposed to do stuff in, shotgun's great. It'll make a lot of things easier. You can pick up all the freaking ammo you want. You can craft ammo for it. It just makes the game easier. And then once you're feeling confident and you're back on your feet, you can do the more normal strat if you want. And you can cut the shotgun out entirely. There's a few other things that I pick up that I wouldn't pick up if this was like a serious run. Like, I'm trying my best to get a top placement. Like, I wouldn't pick up any of these fucking hit pouches. I'm only grabbing them because I just want all the space. Lets me hold grenades and heals, and I'm not tight for space, really. Do I remember these? Shit! Yes, I do, but for some reason I didn't hit okay. I just hit fucking spacebar. Awesome. I think I should have this first one open, right? You guys can see I can't. Fuck. I'm gonna just drop it wherever. Okay, first one is open. I was saying, I'm just drop it wherever, so I'm not wasting any time right now. And then later, and by later I mean here, when I want to use it, I will mouse pick somewhere else if I need to. But I guess not. This pattern is so fun. It's red, green, blue. I think it is backwards, maybe. It's red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green. Okay, I got it. I went to go talk about it, and then I was like, wait. Did I do it wrong? Yeah. Pattern's pretty nice. Red, green, blue, RGB, RGB. Boop. You don't have to pick this grenade up either. I don't think I can pick up any grenades, really, for number 4. Okay, sometimes I pulled it out, the shotgun out, because sometimes there'll be an Ivy guy that's in your way here. And again, Ivies are just a lot easier. Oh, my hiccups, why do we even have hiccups today? Ivies are just a lot easier to deal with this shotgun than you trying to shoot them with a pistol, because you gotta hit the bulb. No, I probably should have also... There's definitely a strat for this section to deal with these lickers, and I don't know it, and I really should know it. And then this part, I'm pulling the shotgun out because these guys are not guaranteed to be staggered by one pistol shot. So the worst thing that would happen is I go to shoot this guy with the pistol, and then he just tanks it and grabs me because of it. So it's just more simple that way. I threw the frag grenade because this is technically like a room full of people. I feel like you should be able to just do that. You really need to catch them before they can get on the wall. If they get on the wall, for whatever reason, they like the duration is halved on them for some reason if they're climbing a wall or something. Like, yeah, see, they would have been up so much faster if I didn't get the timing on that right. It it can go really bad, honestly. And this section still's not over. Like, you have to deal with those lickers twice. And let me tell you, first time and second time both is not a freebie and it's not guaranteed. This lab section is definitely the biggest game running killer ever. And it sucks. I hate like every second of this. I hate it. Yeah. I mean, I definitely tried to throw a grenade and it just wasn't having it twice. So whatever, I'll just grab that. And then same thing. There might be a few IVs that I need to deal with here, like this guy. Let's see, shotgun just like blasts them away. It's like a guaranteed thing. It's safe. It makes it consistent and it makes it easy. This is why I suggest using the shotgun early. And then like these guys are a little random. Their positions can change. Sometimes you need to shoot them. Sometimes you won't need to shoot them. They'll be out of your way just like automatically for you. Oh my god. I gotta... You fuck... I need to turn the... what's it called? Steam overlay thing? I need to turn that off. It's so annoying. I hit tab or I hit shift all the time because it's sprint. And then if I try to hit tab because I want to open up my inventory... Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I didn't mean to quit either. Are you double kidding me? Okay, I think I can load it still. I'm just a little tired. Literally forgot an entire section. On standard difficulty, at least, this part's free. Once you come out here and grab like the purple part, yeah, these guys will wake up. On standard though, you don't have anything to worry about. It's pretty much guaranteed free. If you quick turn there, this guy like never wakes up. And then now this section again. Like I said before, they are technically randomized. How did you grab me at like the very end? Your run was over. Also, why was my camera literally hard focusing him and not letting me turn it? Oh my god. Okay, and I can't grab the heal this time. I grabbed it no problem before. I have 6 shots. I don't know that it'll matter too much. I don't think I'll even need a pistol shot for... I'm going into the G3 fight? So for this fight, you're going to use your 3 grenades. I only have 2 right now, but I'm going to pick a 3rd one up, so it's fine. You'll have 3 grenades, and I'm going to use all 3 grenades. The 3rd grenade is a little bit specific on its timing. The 3rd grenade is meant to give you what are called iframes or invulnerability frames, which are very useful. Wrong way? Shoot. This is literally a 2-button solution, and I fucked it somehow. There we go. I don't know what I hit, but apparently I hit the wrong thing, and I really fucked it up. The 3rd frag grenade, it's you get immunity frames where like you can't be hurt, you can't be hit. So you like throw 2 frag grenades, and then you time the 3rd one just perfectly so that when the boss goes to do like a piercing lunge attack on you, he misses, thankfully. I only have 8 shotgun shells, but that's okay. Because I get to craft some more. Hello? To craft more here. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Whatever. This whole run has been beyond scuffed, I'm gonna be honest. Alright. And then, I don't mean, after you throw the grenades, that's basically it. You may need a shot or two from the shotgun. It's slightly random because the grenades have a chance. I don't think it's a guarantee, but they have a chance of blowing up his eyeballs like that. So that one blew up one eye for sure. And then that happens. It blew up his shoulder eye. Perfect. And then for this guy, you literally are just gonna knife the shit out of him. Oh no. Wait, why? I don't understand. Was one of them more damage than I realized? I might have to do a restart. There we go. Well, I'm not sure when his iframes end. I felt like they should have ended before then, but that's fine. What am I at? 55 minutes? Wow, really? Interesting. My best right now is 57:12. I might actually be able to tie with my current splits. This is not my best. I guess I technically misspoke there. My best is 55 something. I don't remember, but I unfortunately lost my split times. And by lost, I mean I'm just dumb. Like clinically. And I got a new computer and then wiped the old one without transferring some of the important things. I got most of the important things, but there's like speedrun stuff that I forgot about. Like I didn't transfer some of my splits. There was also some not like important pictures, but I had certain photos that like not that important. It wasn't like family photos, it wasn't anything like that. They were just random photos about different things. But there's like a few things I forgot about and they're gone. And my fucking splits for all of the games ever that I play are kind of in that same realm. Unfortunately. With luck, I only need one pistol shot for a on that guy. So as you're going down, you might notice there's like a little crossbars that I shot through. If you shoot between the two of them there, you're fine. He mostly will be distracted. He's gonna grab me though. Which is why I left it on the busted ass knife. Ow, what the again, why? Why is it like putting my camera towards that guy? I don't care. Let me fucking walk off. Don't fuck up my movement. Oh, okay. Okay. Dude, this game literally could not have gone worse than it did. Every fucking part has trolled me in some way that just, like, I don't understand why. Like, I've aimed that guy 500,000 times, and he always punches. He's, like, it's his thing. And then I'm gonna grab that, because I'll be real honest with you. After that whole way that this one run has gone, it looks terrible. Are you kidding? Now it... Yeah. I'm after this one, I'm done. I do not understand why it is being... Like, every input is being 8. Like, I don't know if it's my keyboard or the game is just, like, hard fucking up right now, but it's not great, and I would really like to figure out why. Cool. Tagging him. For this part, it's all timer based. What? Hello? Then I'm done after this. Straight up. Like, now I can't even, like, yeah. Like, I know how my run is set up. Are you okay? Now you're just gonna ignore the rock that you're standing right in front of? Look, like, literally, I'm not even running. I'm not touching the run button. And it's just sending my guy into a full sprint. Like, I don't understand. What am I supposed to be doing? Like, my character decides to go in on a full fucking sprint when I stand up. Not even... Whatever. I just need to get... I don't remember what the program's called, but it shows you, like, the inputs that people are doing. So you can literally just see I'm not touching sprint, and it just is sending me full force. If this is sub 1 hour, I honestly have no idea how. GG! It's done. That's the end of the run. I don't know how this was still sub hour. Literally, my mouse disconnected at one point. My keyboard is eating every second input. Was as bad as it could possibly go. And it somehow still worked out. Dude, and what is my life split is broken? No, I don't want to update my times because you're so fucking wrong with all of my times. What the fuck is... Or whatever. I'm fully I'm fully restarting my computer or something. Something is horribly off. But literally nothing is working. So I'm just gonna end it here. I'm gonna reset the fucking computer and see why everything is just fucked. Anyway, thanks for coming, and I hope you guys have a great night. Peace.